The manager glared across the marble foyer, his lips tightening. "Excuse me, ma'am. Do you speak English?" he asked the maid, a subtle sneer hiding behind his polite words. The millionaire chuckled softly, eyes hidden behind dark sunglasses. But when the manager tried to correct the guest in Mandarin, the maid's lips moved, smooth, flawless, and impossibly confident. Gasps filled the room. Everyone froze. The question hung in the air. How could a housemaid speak perfect Mandarin in a home where even the staff struggled with basic phrases? And then a subtle smirk crossed her face, hinting that the tables were about to turn. Maya had been working in luxury homes for years, cleaning chandeliers, polishing marble floors, and serving guests with a smile. She was known for her discretion, her loyalty, and the quiet way she observed the world around her. But beneath her calm exterior was a sharp mind and a hidden talent, fluent Mandarin, learned from years of private study, books, and online tutors. The millionaire, Mr. Lee, had invited his business partners over to finalize a major deal. His manager, a man used to barking orders and assuming everyone beneath him was ignorant, assumed Maya wouldn't understand a word. He positioned himself in front of the millionaire, correcting his Mandarin with a smug, self-satisfied air. Maya wiped the crystal glasses and watched silently. She felt a familiar knot tighten in her stomach, the frustration of being underestimated, of having her intelligence ignored because of the color of her skin. But today, something told her this would be different. The air in the room was tense. The manager's arrogance was about to collide with reality. The manager leaned in, loudly repeating the millionaire's words in mangled Mandarin, hoping to embarrass him. "No, it's like this," he said, gesturing dramatically. The guests chuckled politely, unsure whether to intervene. Maya's heart pounded. She hated these moments, the unspoken assumption that she was invisible, incapable beneath notice. Yet she kept her hands steady, her eyes calm, waiting for the right moment. The manager pushed further. "You see, Mr. Lee, I must correct you. It is pronounced jagay, not jagay." His voice was dripping with superiority. A few of the millionaire's partners began to smirk, sensing the power imbalance, while others tried to hide their embarrassment for him. Maya finally spoke, soft but sharp. "Actually, that's not correct." Every eye in the room snapped to her. "The pronunciation is perfect, but the tone is slightly off here." A hush fell. The manager froze, his mouth half open. "Wait, what?" The millionaire looked up, curious. "Oh? You speak Mandarin?" "Yes," Maya said, straightening her back. "Fluently. I learned it myself. I also understand regional dialects and business terms." The manager's smirk faltered. He tried to save face, but every correction he made was quietly dismissed by Maya. She was precise, confident, and commanding, all the things he assumed a maid could never be. The room had shifted. The guests whispered, some recording the interaction secretly on their phones. Every small correction Maya made chipped away at the manager's authority, leaving him exposed and awkward. Then Mr. Lee leaned forward, a glint in his eyes. "Actually," he said, "Maya isn't just my housemaid. She's my translator and cultural consultant for all my international deals. And she's the one who trained my manager in Mandarin last year." The manager's jaw dropped. The guests gasped audibly. Every laugh he had expected now echoed against him like a curse. The very person he had tried to humiliate was the key to every major business negotiation Mr. Lee had ever conducted. Maya smiled, calm and unshaken. "It's okay," she said gently. "I understand you didn't know, but now you do." The manager stammered, trying to regain composure. But it was too late. The power dynamic had shifted completely. By the end of the evening, the manager was sidelined, forced to apologize not just to Maya, but in front of the millionaire's entire team. His arrogance had backfired spectacularly. The guests, impressed and a little amused, openly praised Maya's skill, intelligence, and composure. Maya returned to her duties quietly, but with a subtle sense of satisfaction. The person who had underestimated her, who had tried to assert superiority because of her skin color, had been humbled, and the lesson lingered in the room long after the evening ended. Never judge someone by their job, appearance, or background. As the guests left, Mr. Lee whispered to Maya, "You should have been in the boardroom from the start." She laughed softly. "I prefer the element of surprise." Sometimes justice doesn't need a courtroom. It just needs patience, skill, and the courage to speak at the perfect moment. And tonight, Maya had all three.